Happy Monday. Welcome back to Just a Thought by Cathy. Again, referencing rapid eye technology, skills for living, adventures in wisdom, some 7 habits, everything else I've collected over the years. Who knows what might come up. So today I want to talk about the thought, right? Everything was first a thought. This easel was first a thought before it became an easel. This paper was first a thought. We have the opportunity to choose. We can choose to take that thought and create the easel or the paper, create a positive day or a negative day, create a loving feeling or a lack feeling. We have the ability to choose. That's the exciting part of thoughts. We get to choose who do you want to be, what you want to create, how you want to feel, and how you respond to hard things. I'd like to take that out and even take out the hard things, because it's just how do you respond to life in general. If we look at things as hard, they're going to be harder. If we look at things as opportunities, as challenges, as room for growth, all of the way that we look at them, the perspective we put on them, that makes the difference. So I thought about these and I thought, those seem like long-term questions. And yet really they're not. They're a daily question that you can ask when you wake up in the morning before you even climb out of that warm bed. Your thoughts can be, who do I want to be today? Do I want to be someone who's enthusiastic, who's hopeful, who finds joy in little things? Boy, that piece of toast was delicious. Instead of, wow, I can't believe you only had a piece of toast. Right? It's our perspective on them. What do you want to create? What do you want to create today? Is it a positive or a negative? Do you take experiences from yesterday and play them over about how you wish you would have or how that didn't work? Instead of saying, what can I create today? How do you want to feel? Before you leave that bed, decide you want to feel amazing. We don't have to let, it can be true. Everything that's going on around us is true. It's there in our face. But we don't have to let it decide how we feel. You can choose to feel peace. You can choose to feel opportunity. You can choose to feel curiosity. What might happen today that's good for me or my family? And then how do you respond to the things going on around you? I can choose to respond with fear or anger, overwhelm, put the covers over my head. I can choose. I can choose to say, now that was interesting, and move past it. I can choose to say, boy, I bet you there's a lesson in there, and as I reflect on it, I'm going to see it. I can choose to respond with, you know what? I'm going to set that aside. Here's a little tip. One of the things when I've got negative stuff going on in my head and that plays over and over and over again, I write down on a little piece of paper what the negative thought is. And then I tear it up and I throw it away. I know it sounds simple, but really it will stop that loop in your brain. Partly because of the action of writing it down acknowledges it, that it's there. It's a real thought, whether it's a true thought, whether it's a healthy thought, whether it's a progressive or potential to grow from thought, doesn't matter. If it's negative and it's playing around in your head, write that sucker down, tear up that paper, and throw it away. Move on. We get to choose. So the first choice we make is a thought going to help me or hinder me? There is disagreement over how many thoughts we have in a day, anywhere from 20,000 to well over 100,000 thoughts in a day. Depends on the study and what they're trying to sell you. The point is, we have a lot of thoughts, and there's lots you just discard. I think I should keep this garbage for 5 years. You're going to discard that thought. I think that I'm going to take this and learn from it. You can keep that thought, right? So we get to choose. Is it always easy? No. Does it require you to actually think about it? Absolutely. But again, it's a choice. Am I going to carry it, or am I throwing that thing out? We already got enough in our backpacks. We got already enough real world stuff going on. Let's choose to make a difference in our own personal world. Because I'll tell you that when you make a difference, you make a difference for your kids or your spouse or your friends or your parents or your siblings. Every time we choose, it's the perfect example when it shows how the virus spreads. Think about a positive thought. It will spread the same way. You can have the same impact in a positive way. You don't have to touch anybody. You don't have to leave your home. But you can make a difference when you change your thoughts and the power you give them. So my challenge today, my friends, is ask yourself, is this a thought that's going to bless me or bear burdens for me? And if it's going to burden you, get rid of it. Ask yourself, how could I think about this differently? How might it look different? And how might I be blessed because I thought the thought, or because I changed the thought, or because I allowed the thought to move me forward in a positive, healing way? Totally your choice. Remember, it's just a thought. You're the one that gives it power. Give it power of love, light, and opportunity. We've all got it. Sure love ya. Have a great day.